Good folks, what's going on? Kash here. Kash thinks freely. I hope all are doing well and freely thinking themselves. It's a good time for that, as we all know. I have some stuff I want to get right into, to be quite honest, this Obamacare thing. First and foremost, let's go over some numbers, okay? 24 million people on it. 22.4 mil already have their subsidiaries or whatever that they're getting, that the left is complaining about trying to continue or get whatever for, right? Now, 22.4 million already have that. So you got 1.6 million in the window that doesn't have that, who's essentially going to pay because they're outside of a certain bracket or aren't in the right bracket as a family, making only a certain amount of money, right? 85,000 and under or 85,000 and over. That's the way the Obamacare works. So you can, just like he did with his partners. Nonetheless, just that's all theory, right? Anyways, back to the care of Obama. That doesn't care about anybody but Obama's and the people that were involved, in my opinion. So with that being said, 6 million of the 24 million aren't even real people. They don't even exist. That's reported by Secretary of Defense, I believe, or one of them people, don't quote me, one of them I heard it from, cannot remember. But these are facts and stats, okay, heard from on Newsmax. I heard this, or Fox Friends, one of them. I don't watch very much news, to be honest. I look for my own, but I know what I can watch on certain news channels that are actually honest and real with us. But in saying all that, right, so 6 million out of 24 aren't real. But yeah, I hear people say, oh, illegals can't get this and that. Well, they do every day. California, Gavin Newsom's admitted to have giving illegal aliens medical care and all that stuff straight off of the taxpayers' back, right? Well, that's fan-fucking-tastic, ain't it, old Gavin Newsom? You old punk-ass bitch. And I'll call you that with all due respect as no respect, because here's the thing. You don't give a shit about people. You're just like the rest of the crime-affiliated motherfuckers that's on both sides to certain degrees, to be honest. So let's hope some people start getting in cuffs. I see they're starting to see shit. Department of Justice not doing things right when Biden was in office in terms of the Mar-a-Lago raid, okay? I mean, these motherfuckers need to get their shit together. How the fuck are you going to raid somebody's house when the FBI tells you can't do it? Who the fuck do you think you are? Obviously, you got it done and did it, right? But I guess that's the way you do it. That's why you just don't do anything illegal in today's world. Opinions and talking about things, working things out that way. Look, that's the way it should be done. As men are knuckle up with these. That's the way it was done when I grew up. Today these cowards want to sucker shoot you. There ain't any such thing as a fucking fight. Y'all pull out pistols and shit and actually have a fair exchange. It's walk up, shoot a motherfucker in the back, and run down the street like a little bitch. That shit's not cool either. But all that comes from that fucking bullshit that they spew on the left side. And that shit shouldn't even be allowed. You can't threaten to do shit or make people do shit. That's inciting. You know what I mean? When you talk about the January 6th shit, don't get me wrong. I believe that was a little bit crazy and all the shit that happened there. But we all know the story behind it. We all know how it got created. We've moved on past it. I'm not going to move and well about how all them people that were involved in that shit were planted there. We ain't gonna go through all the shit that was staged through all the riots and bullshit when the Kyle Rittenhouse shit went down and all them bricks and bottles and everything being hidden, filmed being done. People just got themselves stupidly saw because they didn't know what was going on. Ignorance is a motherfucker when you're out there doing stupid shit. That's how you go to jail and get caught. But nonetheless, they still do it anyway, don't they? Well, that's the ignorance the left promotes. Now, I've never once heard the right side of the aisle go say hurt people, families, threaten people. You know, I've heard this penis sniffing, baloney smelling motherfucker from being up somebody's nutsack all the time. Hakeem Jeffries. Dude, listen. I don't know where you or how you got to where you are, but it's not because you give a fuck about anybody, okay? You and Schumer, this is the guy you follow? This dude is a fucking bicycle clown. Are you shitting me right now? Getting on there talking about, we want to see the Epstein file. Listen, bro, we all know that Donald Trump ain't in the Epstein files like you guys keep trying to portray he is, okay? If he was, we would have seen it years ago. Get over it, bro. You're washed up. Hakeem Jeffries done fucked the life out of you, one way or another, okay? Whether it's mentally, financially, or sexually. And I wouldn't doubt that it's all three. But I don't have nothing to prove either of the three, and nor do I give a fuck about which one of the three you're doing to him, okay? Or he's doing to you, or has done to you, you know, because there's some weird shit that goes on with the higher-ups in the world or the entertainment industry, because look at P. Diddy, right? What the fuck is going on in this fucking rap music industry that you're out here fucking your own people? I mean, fucking any people in the ass and drugging them up and baby oil slicking the booty ass, dirt ball smelling like shit, walking around. No wonder Mike Tyson was about to knock your ass out back in the day, sitting on fucking the talk show with him. You put your hand by it. That motherfucker moved that quick, wasn't it? That's an old video, but that's the shit that comes to light when you do shit like you did. Okay, 4 years, bro. 4 years. The average dude gets life. At least 15 to 20. You're up in some fucking camp right now where you're getting videotaped you don't even know what a real break is. You're probably eating fucking steaks and shit in there. Different type of penitentiary living, pal. You know, things are different today. A lot of old school motherfuckers fought their way for people to have the shit that people have in prison. A lot of people's cried, died, and fucking suffered of eating, not eating in the joint for just to get lights, TVs, phones, headphones, all the shit that you guys take for granted now because it's there for you when you get it. Excuse me. But yeah, reality is this. Obamacare was made so the people that helped create that insurance for the 20-some million people that are paying into it monthly, yes, there's a trust or a fund that catches probably $15-20 every month off everybody's payment. The rest of that money goes into a fucking fund that's split up between the however many people on that side or both sides of the aisle that was in on making that shit. But here's the thing. You see through the Republicans that are really Democrats, right? So there's a few of them. There's a few hidden. That's the one thing about where I live in our state of Ohio, that we are protected. Somebody loves us and lets us stand our ground and stick up for ourselves. Now, if you're out here doing ignorant shit you shouldn't be doing, they'll put your ass in jail. They got a place for you. It ain't just jail. Jail's county, city. They got spots for you in Ohio, partner. Used to be like 41 prisons in this bitch. There's probably like 20 now. But still, there's a lot of motherfuckers in prison in the state of Ohio because they don't play most of that shit. That's why you don't see all that stupid shit here. BLM popped up over on 130th one day in front of the police station. That shit lasted all of 2 hours for the neighborhood boys. Came out like, get that shit up out of here or we gonna run you up out of here. Check that on a motherfucking stat sheet, baby. Trust and believe it happened. We don't do that shit here. We did have a run-in where they tore our downtown up and shit. That won't happen again. Trust and believe. Too many people suffered. We rebuilt for that shit. Yeah. Well, truth is, we got fucked up mayor as well. Governor, don't trust him as far as I can throw him. That's pretty far with his little ass. But at the end of the day, I can't trust him because he's been flippy floppy. I don't like that shit. Listen, if you are a Republican, and here's the thing, once again, let me tell you, I'm not neither of which, baby. I'm a fucking American, 100% bred. I got Indian in my blood, royalty over in England. My uncle's 78 years old, got Parkinson's, pulled out my family tree scroll. I blew my mind. Whose name I see at the very end of that bitch? Big Daddy's, motherfucker. But it may be my grandfather. That's who I'm named after. Needless to say, my name's on that bitch, even if it's not me. So eat my ass, right? My point is being this. I ain't got royalty money. I didn't lay down and live in no woods and do anything to get any money for being a fucking Indian, American Indian, Native American Indian I'm speaking of, to get all the royalties and shit that they deserve from losing the land that they did have and had to share and was supposedly taken. Listen, there was a time of life that where only the strong survive. That shit went out the window. Right now, you can wave a rainbow flag anywhere in the fucking country right now and you're okay. It's not cool to try to press shit down people's neck. Pushing American flags around the world isn't push. That's representing your country. A flag should only be represented as a country symbol, if you ask me. There shouldn't be other flags. If you want to make something that resembles a rainbow, motherfucker, make a rainbow. Get some pictures, make some wood, draw some shit, be creative. Don't bite somebody else's fucking style making a flag with all the rainbow colors. Big Hefty, my dude, Ralph, not literally my dude, but I like his comedy, said, well, how the fuck you gonna take the rainbow from us? Who the fuck are you to take something that God gave us? God, honestly, didn't like the shit y'all did, right? Or doing. Not sure it existed back then too often. Maybe. I have no idea. I know there was a lot of pedophilia back then from them motherfuckers that fuck goats, but that has nothing to do with me. That's their shit. And I'm going to tell you, there's good and bad in every ethnicity in the world. So if you're a goat fucker, that means you're a bad part of that side. You're the motherfucker screaming death of America. Listen, I have no respect or regard for you or for your fucking family. I'm tired of you motherfuckers. Every time I turn it on a channel, I hear and see you motherfuckers running your mouth. Listen, I'm like Ali, baby. I flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'll punch you in your face and break your motherfucking knee. Eat my ass and suck my motherfucking D. This is how I'm playing in the place to fucking be. Ha ha ha, you like me 216 CLE. I'm not a rapper, I'm a clapper, and I'll smack the shit out of thee. Yeah, don't know where that shit even came from. I've never busted a lyric in my life. But fuck you. I'm tired of it day after day after day, hearing this bullshit that you're going to do something to us. Not happening. You've been saying it since we became a fucking country, and we've got nothing but better. You guys think you guys got shit hidden from us? We got much more hidden from you. Yeah, you know a lot of shit because we had some dirtballs in office for a while and they were running motherfuckers through our shit like it ain't shit. Chinese, every motherfucker involved in anything was married to a Chinese bitch. Well, once again, not my business. You like that shit? That's fine. I don't care about crossing nationalities and all that mixed breeding shit. I don't care about that. Babies are baby, people are people. We're all humanity, and I promote that. What I don't promote is hate. And here's the thing. Oh, but you're hating me. Only because you're hating us. And I mean Americans. Dig this. 1950. Look up Iraq and Iran and how they were living. I think even up into the 70s, maybe. Just like us, skirts, dresses, clothes, regularly, not hiding eyeballs, no missing arms and fingers and lips from being stoned and boned and cut to death for looking at somebody or talking to somebody. That's bullshit. If you live like that, you shouldn't be living. These are facts. You're not here to dictate what happens. That's what makes America the greatest fucking country in the world. Because you can come here and practice whatever you believe in. Do it within the realm of what we allow you to, with respect, as you want us to respect you. There's 320 some million people here. You're only a few million. Don't cause that shit in our country. Mom Donnie, I see how you was in the office though. DT dogged you. Go ahead, you can do it. Scared to death up in that bitch. Wait, can I get under the desk? We're in the homophobe. We're home into that homo. We act homophobic because we fuck each other. Yeah, listen. You wanted to blow my dude. He ain't on that gay shit. Give you some shit. Listen, that motherfucker. You ever been spun? You know what that means? Smoke blown up your ass. Mom Donnie thought he going to go to Oval Office and Donald Trump say, yeah, I'm going to give you this. Listen, Donald Trump will do what's best for the people of New York. He don't need your help nor your permission, little man. Yeah, I could tear into you motherfuckers today because I'm on a roll. But I'm going to let a lot of that shit live. Leave Donald Trump the fuck alone, man. You know, once again, not a Republican, not a Democrat. I believe in one side more, but I'm an American, man. I vote whoever's the right person. I don't care what party you're in. A Democrat gets up there and speaks and blows you away like that motherfucker Obama does, Michelle Obama. So, hey, blows you away with that mouthpiece, didn't he? Be honest. 07, 08, when he got his win, shit, Obama gift the gas, still got it up here popping. Running that motherfucking dick sucker, ain't he, man? These are crazy times we live in, but see, the freedom of speech and saying the things that I say, listen, even if what the rumors are, and that's all I just said for the last minute or two about the Obamas, it's opinion even, because I believe it, all right? But don't mean it's true. So I don't know what they are. Don't give no fucks about them. They're nobody to me. He was a president, my president, all of our presidents, unfortunate as it was in the end game, right? Nonetheless, it didn't start with him, though. It started with Clinton. Remember that. Clinton gave our jobs away with NAFTA. That's where our country very, in the beginning, started going in the wrong direction. Sending shit over, make them motherfuckers build their own shit. Don't bite off our ideas. Don't help them out. Everything American made's always been better. With all that being said, folks, I'm going to get out of here. I'll get back at you soon. Please hit the like button if you like what you're hearing. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. I'm going to start going live soon. Got to figure out all my equipment and get everything proper. Like I said, new journey for me. But I really am loving it. So you guys take it easy. You know, I love my city. Stay up 216. I'll talk to you soon.